Nobody at school?
Because of the election.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
And then you were in schools.
I totally forgot about
So
that.
obviously people are going to be coming in.
I forgot we had to vote today. What's going on, guys? Skogey here. I'm back with a brand new video for you all again today here on Skogey Racing. This is the third and final race that I did on November 8th. So by this point, for context, my arms are a little tired, but I was excited to I was still excited to do what I was doing. Hadn't realized at this point that the cart I'm in is actually the same cart that I had just crashed not too long ago. In my video from a couple days ago, it's the same Kart 7, and it's definitely a little broken. I don't know what exactly was wrong with it, but it was just not really doing what I wanted it to. I wasn't really sure exactly what was going on at first. You can see this first lap, even though, I mean, it was my first lap, they do tend to be slower than the rest of them. It's like a 38.5 second lap. It was a very, very slow lap. And then even my laps after that were less than perfect. I don't know exactly when I realized. Actually, I think I do remember now when I realized that it wasn't right. Because yeah, this was. I'm pretty sure I tried to double boost this lap and get a really good lap, and it was still a 37.5, which almost every time I double boost, it's down towards like 37.2. I was definitely not happy. I'm not sure if I was blaming the cart yet at this point, but I knew I wasn't getting the type of cornering that I wanted. It's hard to explain exactly what it was doing, because like, it just didn't feel like it was doing what I was telling it to. It wasn't like it was tight every time or loose every time or anything like that. It was kind of all over the place, which is really tough to race against. I just could not figure out how to handle it. And I've had pretty much no experience with a bad or damaged cart, because I mean, it's rental carts. You're supposed to pretty much get out of them and get a new one as soon as you get damaged. But it was really busy this day. I don't think they realized it was as bad as it was until after I came in and told them, like, nah, it's really bad after this race. But going around this corner here, I think it's right here, my cart died. I don't know why it died, but I had no power to it, and I honestly, I forgot I was working there for a minute. I forgot what was going on. I remembered how to reset the cart. So I'd called them over. Eventually they came over and talked to me. I asked him to get me a new cart, and he said no. Which, they're totally within their rights to do that, but it was just kind of frustrating, to be honest, because I wasn't happy with it. And then it's kind of embarrassing from here, because I was upset. I wanted a new cart, and I was like, wow. I realized while it died that this was the cart that had crashed. So I was like, great, I'm going to get to run this race in this piece of shit and waste my credit. So I was trying to get their attention there, because again, like, hey, this isn't doing what I wanted to do. But it wasn't happening, so I just started running some pretty bad laps, not really caring or paying too much attention to what was going on. So the next like 3 laps, this one is like a 40-second lap, then it's another almost 40-second lap, and then a 39-second lap before I decide, hey, I shouldn't just waste my time. Like that right there, I was trying on that corner. It just did not want to stick. That one, I wasn't. But I decided a little bit later, like, hey, I might, if I'm ever in a karting league or like an endurance race or something like that, I might need to race with a shitty cart. If I'm racing for points or something, I might need to just deal with it. So at some point, I think probably in the middle of the next lap, I'm like, all right, you know what? No, I will buckle down and try to get some decent lap times. I almost fucking crashed right there because my foot came up. That would have been uncomfortable, but I think that was really when I was like, all right, you know, I'm gonna stop goofing off, and then aside from not goofing off, I'm gonna actually try. Because I realized I was just kind of being a baby about it. I need to keep my composure. If I can't keep my composure in a 10-minute kart race, like, I'm not gonna be able to do anything with this, so buckle down. I also realized, I think right there while he was passing on that other side, that my little brother was catching me, and I really didn't want to be in his way, just because I mean, well, first off, he pushed me out of the way last time I was in his way, but not only that, just, it's not cool to be in the way, you know? They should let other racers get their race if you can, and I didn't know if he was going to be able to time his passing to not hurt his laps, so I just wanted to try to stay ahead of him, you know, with a, I don't know, 3-4 second difference that we had there. I was pretty confident I would be able to stay ahead of him throughout the rest of the race. Even with confidence, though, that little kick in the ass definitely helped, because this was my best lap of the race here at about 37 flat. I don't know exactly what it was now, but it'll be on screen. I mean, everything after this is, like I said, just clicking off laps, trying to stay ahead of him. I don't know why I had an intrusive thought to touch the tire there, but I did, and I just went with it, so that was that. I don't know what I thought I could learn from touching the tire. Probably nothing, unless there was like a huge hole in it, but I feel like I'd probably be able to see that or feel that in a different way than with my fingers, so I don't know. That was pretty doofy. I'm not gonna lie, I can't really defend that one too much, but yeah, I guess what I really can take from this video is that I hope I never have to deal with a damaged kart in any sort of league situation, because I don't handle the adverse situations very well. So I got interrupted while I was doing this commentary, so I'm actually just re-listening to what I had said, and today it's the next day. That is the wrong fucking attitude to have. My takeaway should not be, oh, I hope I don't have to race with something because my composure's not good. It should be, hey, fucking work on your composure, you dweeb. Like, just calm down. Just calm down. I yell at myself, just calm down. But that's real. If I could just calm down, I could still put something decent together. I think you can actually kind of tell from those last couple corners. I think these last few laps I actually gained time on my brother rather than lost it. I don't know if he was just getting tired or not putting together solid laps at the end, but in the few laps where I was like, oh, let me not, let him catch me, I actually made up more time than I lost. So the kart definitely wasn't totally useless, even if it wasn't perfect. I know it wasn't doing exactly what I wanted to, but I mean, 37.049, I think it was. The kart was plenty capable, so I should have been less of a baby about it and not, wasted 5 or 6 laps complaining. But that's pretty much it. I saw going around that time that the waiting for next lap thing was gone, like our time was up, so we wouldn't be timed for any more of our laps, so I was just taking it slow, trying to feel out the car. You can actually hear the problems now if you listen, so I'm gonna get going. Thank y'all for watching. See you later.
Yo, something's broke on this shit.